some of the principles that we instill in the kids are really based around a framework, a leadership framework. We call it the ACES framework, and it's an acronym. A is
you're action-oriented. You're you have moral and physical courage to do stuff. You're an excellent teammate. You have each other's back, and like you and that you are a strong communicator. You know what to say and when to say it.
These kids are used to seeing cities. They're used to seeing urban environments, and they're not used to having to work as a team. They're used to doing things on their own. So getting them out in the wilderness where it's hot, there's mosquitoes, there's bugs, and watching them enjoy all of that.
Teamwork on this trip is important because if somebody can't get up the mountain or has to climb or do something, you'll never get it done unless somebody's cheering you on or goes and helps you. And then putting up tents isn't just a one-person thing. You gotta have like 2-3 pairs of hands to help you out, and having friends and teammates around here is a really good thing.
Well, I just think that the hike is it's good exercise because you have to carry a lot of weight, and it's fun because you get to experience something new even though it's hard, and you just keep trying and it feels good when you get to the top.
Well, we just made it to the summit of Bison's Peak, 12,500 feet above sea level, a height many people never make it to or never get a chance to. On the way up, one of my favorite quotes from the trip, he stopped for a second and turned around and looked where we had come from and said, "I've never seen a view like this in person, only in paintings."
It was a really hard hike to here, but at the end it was worth it because we made it to our campsite and I was really relieved.
These guys actually are tackling the tasks, and we're giving them more responsibility this year than we've ever given them. They're really stepping up to the plate and embracing the responsibility and doing something positive with it, and it's really gratifying to see.
Right now we're getting our bicycles ready for our next trip, and we're ready to head out probably by 9. The most challenging thing was going up hills and trying to keep up with others.
Things I've learned from Explore Austin are to not give up, challenge myself more, and to reach what I want, for example, my goals, to not stop, and not let it be just a dream, just keep on going with it.
Yeah, this has been an excellent week. I worked really hard. I never complained about nothing. Everybody's been nice to me, and especially the mentors. They work very hard with me, and especially with my asthma and hiking, like every day. And I'm not giving up. It's been very fun getting to know my teammates from school.
It's been good to see them participate so positively with this. You know, despite being tired after the hike, which probably tends to affect your abilities, these guys have gone after it, and it's been very good to see. They've all been very encouraging of each other.
Now we're just going straight up.
What I learned from a trip like this is that I can't do everything alone. I have to have a team. What I look forward to in the coming years is improving my attitude because, well, I was complaining a lot on the first few days of the hike because I still wasn't used to it, and it's really hard hiking at a high altitude.
This program helps me outside in the real world because I show off my leadership skills that I know, and I speak up and I'm not shy.
I come on the Explore Austin trips because they're really fun, and it's a good chance like experience things that I haven't done before and that I probably never would do if it wasn't for the trip.
Mentors here, they actually want to help us like change our lives, and they actually want to help us get a better life and want us to achieve our goals.
To be out on the open water and have to look up ahead and say it's not that island that we're going to that we see in the distance, but it's one behind it, where they have to hunker down and really recognize they're going to be in the boat for a while and they need to keep going. I think there's a tremendous sense of accomplishment in hearing you guys talk about it, and the fact that they recognize that they've put in a lot of miles this week, I think really increases that self-esteem that they passed the physical test, and I think they also really recognize the mental challenge that they passed this week also.
I didn't really have like a specific father figure, and like that helped me with Jamie and Rusty and Todd helped. I kind of like that.
Today's the last day. We're riding all the way back to base camp. The sun finally came out this morning after 2 or 3 days of rain and hail. Spirits are pretty good. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel for sure. It's been an amazing week.
Without a doubt, today was probably the most impressive day, in my opinion, maybe of the entire time I've been in the program with these kids. I didn't hear one complaint. Clearly everybody at some point was miserable, physically and emotionally, and it was a really rewarding experience to be a part of. And I also think they will learn a lot from this experience.
Explore is a nonprofit that works with inner city kids to give them the tools and skills they need to be leaders in their own communities.
And just want to let the mentors and everybody know that if it wasn't for them, this wouldn't really be possible. And it's just been a great experience.